Hello, family, greetings. I'm hoping that you are doing well. You are living your life to the fullest. You are perfect. Spiritually, physically, you are all good. Even mentally, you are protecting your space. And we are doing well from our side here in the east coast of Africa. And today we talk about Gabon. You remember Gabon and Ali Bongo, you remember that president who, after a coup from his own cousin, he was crying for the international community to save him. He was finished, he had stroke and was completely decapitated, but he continued being president. And with the wave of the AES, Burkina, Niger, Mali taking root, and we saw Senegalese fighting like hell, this guy had to be taken out. This guy had to be taken out by you know who. And they put his cousin, who he is, their puppet. So, at first people celebrated, hey, it's happening in Gabon. Gabon will join the AES. No way. Gabon was not there to join the AES. And if you remember, after Niger took over the country, like after Abdurrahman Tiani and his council took the country, we saw everybody from the West crying, you are not supposed to do that. We want you to go back to democracy. Even Nigeria, the likes of Tinubu, are talking about Niger like it's a small kid who doesn't know what he's doing. But when it came to Oligui Nguema, now the putschist of Gabon, everybody was not talking about him, and he was flowing with it. So, do you know, when the Burkinabe, the people of Burkina Faso decided that Ibrahim Traore will stay in power for 5 years, then he'll continue to run. He can run as president after that. Or when Niger Ibrahim Tiani decided the same, or when Koita Assimi delayed, transition to democracy because he's waiting, he's trying to, or him and his people are trying to develop a method of leadership or administration that will serve the people better than the Western democracy. Everybody is at their case. In fact, I remember in Burkina, they were saying the pushist leader has extended his, presidency for 5 years and all that. He has extended his term for 5 years and all that. They were against it. And if Ibrahim Traore decides to run, they will say he is not supposed to run. A military cannot run for presidency in a democratic state, blah, blah, blah. But you know what is happening in Gabon. So the Gabon military leader will run for presidency because apparently they have organized the date. Almost 2 years after he led a coup to end more than 5 decades of Bongo dynasty, Gabon's to end more than 5 decades of Bongo dynasty rule, Gabon's military leader Brice Oligui Nguema has announced he will run in April presidential elections. It's next month. After the ouster of President Ali Bongo in August 2023, Nguema has vowed to give power back to civilians following a transitional period. At that point, he was not putting himself as a civilian, but now he has become a civilian all of a sudden. We saw him going to France with his wife. Now he has become a civilian and is giving back power to the civilian. And he is on the receiving end. Now he's the civilian. Given the green light in January by the Transitional Parliament, a new electoral code enables members of the military and magistrates to run in elections. So they have this transitional parliament, and they created this code they are calling a new electoral code, which allows the military and magistrates to run. For his own sake, Lugui Guema, you are now a civilian, or now the code allows you to run. So Guema made the announcement at a speech in Gabon's capital, and the 50-year-old said his vision for the nation as a Gabon rising from the ashes, as he called on the crowd to get behind his candidacy. To throw his hat in the ring for the role, the former head of the presidential guard will have to abandon his current role, at least temporarily, according to a Facebook page. Info CTRI official. If he's not elected, he will return to the barracks. That is absurd. Like, temporarily, you are a civilian, you run for president. If you win, you stay president. If you lose, you go back to being the military. Elections in Gabon are due on April 12th. Do you know if he loses, he can go back to being a military and pull out another coup? Especially if this is not controlled by France, because of we know France controlled this narrative. And the people of Gabon, some fell for it. I don't know what some either fell for it or not. So in the next 1 month, that is April 12th, today is 16th of March. So in the next 1 month, we'll be seeing maybe a new president or a new launched puppet of France. So Gabon, the people of Gabon, it's all up to you. So guys, let us know what you think in the comment section. If you'd like to support us, we have Bamia Coffee link in the description. We also have super chats and super thanks on YouTube, and we also have a WhatsApp number. You can link up with us. You can ask questions. Our brothers and sisters from the diaspora who would like to relocate back to motherland, we always tell them it's good to select a country and visit. Select a country, link out with us. If it's Rwanda, if it's Senegal, if it's South Africa, if it's Swaziland, beautiful country, if it's Tanzania, we can always link you with places to stay, with someone who can take you around, where you feel more at home, like you've never felt. And with that, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to join our family, our African Buzz family, and we see you in the next video. Bye.